Hi guys, welcome once again. This is Queen of Truth. If you're seeing me for the very first time, I'm Nelly and you're highly welcome. Okay, so today I'm here to talk about peace. Peace. Like when you talk about peace, you know what I mean by peace. Having harmony, freedom of conflict, being free from conflict, and having harmony with your friends and family and everyone around you. Okay, first of all, it is a tranquility, harmony, and freedom from violence and conflict. With peace, there won't be war. With peace, there won't be conflict. With peace, there won't be violence. With peace, there won't be hatred, there won't be jealousy, there won't be corruption, there won't be voodoo. With peace, there won't be attacks, there won't be things like countries attacking countries. With peace helps us to live with one another without violence, without conflict, without problems. In this world, the one thing I will advise us to acquire is peace. The one thing that we require in this planet Earth is peace and love to one another. If we have peace with each other and if we love one another, there will not be conflict. There will not be violence. So with peace, we will live peacefully in harmony, without conflict, without violence, without tribal wars, without interstate wars, countries fighting countries, killing each other, killing ourselves. First, how do we come in peace with each other? By fostering love, by loving one another, by accepting one another the way we see each other. We have 3 types of peace. When you're talking about peace, you talk about peace with yourself, you talk about peace with God, then you can now talk about peace with others. If you don't have peace within yourself, how can you share peace with others? How can you give peace when you don't have peace? Because you can't give what you don't have. So if you have peace within yourself, within your family, within your states, within your country, you'll be able to give out peace to others. You'll be able to give out peace to others, because peace can be experienced by individuals. Peace can be experienced by countries. Peace can be experienced by nations. The 3 types of peace I'm talking about is having peace with yourself. If you have peace with yourself, it means you love yourself deep down from your heart. You love yourself. So whatever that will hurt you, you wouldn't want it to happen to you. Whatever that will hurt you, you wouldn't employ it. You wouldn't wish it. So whatever that will bring violence or conflict between you and your neighbor, you would not advise it. That is peace within yourself. Because you love yourself, you don't want anything to hurt you, so you wouldn't want to be in troubles. You wouldn't want conflict to start. First, if we want to be at peace with each other, we have to first of all accept each other's religion. Because if we say, I'm a Christian, I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Muslim, what else? So we don't need to talk to each other because we are different religions. That does not count. Peace is for all humanity. Peace is a non-denominational thing. Peace is for everyone. In Galatians, the Bible talks about peace. So when we have peace within ourselves, peace with God, and peace with our fellow human beings, then we can live peacefully and love one another, just like the commandment of God said, love one another as yourself. So if you have peace within yourself, you will be able to love one another as yourself. Peace is something everyone needs, both as an individual or as a group or as a nation or as a country. Peace is something we all need. No one is above having peace. And peace is not a religion or tribal thing. It is not an ethnic thing. Peace is something for everyone. It's a word for everyone. It is not tribalistic. It is general. Peace is a general thing that everyone deserves. Everyone deserves peace, and we deserve to give it to one another. More definition says that peace is a state of freedom from public disturbance or war. So when you're free from public disturbance or war, it means you have peace. So when countries are free from public disturbance or war, it means they have peace with each other. So how do we foster this peace within ourselves? How do we foster peace with each other? By mutual understanding, breaking down stereotypes, trusting one another, trusting each other helps us to have peace with them. If you don't trust me, you won't be at peace with me. Also, identifying common grounds. And don't forget to put social grounds, social harmony and understanding. If you want to foster peace, you have to involve in conflict resolution. If you want to foster peace, you have to involve in economic development. Global implication is another way to foster peace, and living peacefully with one another is another way to foster peace. Not just preaching what you can do. Live in peace with your neighbors. That is how to foster peace. That is peaceful coexistence. Another way to foster peace is by interethnic marriage, biracial marriage. Giving your words to marry outside their nation, outside their states, outside their ethnicity, outside their groups. That's how to foster peace. Because when your son or your daughter is married to another country, and you learn that there will be problem between your country and that country, you will remember your daughter. You will remember that your daughter or son is over there. And you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that violence. You wouldn't want that conflict. So biracial or interethnic union is another way to foster peace. You can check Luke 24 verse 36. God loves peace. God is a God of peace. God is never a God of war. He is never a God of trouble. He is a God of peace. He always wants peace. So whatever we do, we should try as much as possible to foster peace all around us, to our neighbors, to our brothers, to our sisters. Peace is important in our lives. We need peace in whatever we do. Now, if you talk about all this peace, what are the causes of lack of peace? What do you think is the causes of lack of peace? To me, I think the causes of lack of peace is number one, corruption, misconception of religious belief, political misunderstanding, ethnicity problems, cultural differences, religious fanatics. They are the ones causing the lack of peace. Because you see someone saying, I'm a Christian, and then it's hurting a Muslim because it's a Muslim. That is not supposed to be. That is not what God taught us. God taught us to live in peace and harmony with each other. No matter the religion, no matter the religion, no matter their beliefs. Peace is a general thing. Everyone deserves peace. Whether Islam, Christian, Buddhist, whatever. Everyone deserves peace. We all deserve peace. And we need peace on planet Earth. It's high time we say no to violence. It's high time we say no to conflict. The war also in Pakistan and India, it is the lack of peace over there. And those things emanated from the problems. Those things emanated from the differences. What causes the lack of peace? Things like corruption, religious differences. That are the cause of this lack of peace. They are the cause of conflict. They are the cause of violence. They are the cause of this war. If we can be able to leave our religions apart, focus on peace, how to foster peace with one another, then we all can be able to live in harmony with each other. God that created us is a God of peace. He is not a troublesome God. We have to learn how to tolerate each other. We have to learn how to tolerate each of our cultures. We have to learn how to manage other wars against ours. We have to learn how to coexist between each other without problems, without violence. We have to employ tolerance of other and world cultures before we can bring peace to each other. We have to say no to violence. We have to practice understanding in order to foster peace. If each countries understand each other, then there will be peace. We have to have mutual understanding with each other so that peace will reign. Learn how to dialogue. If your brother hurt you, ask him, dialogue with him, clarify things, ask him what caused it. Ask him. Don't assume. Don't just assume, because you may assume wrongly. We have to have common mutual understanding in order for us to have peace. All this will help us to achieve peace, because absence of peace leads to crisis. The absence of peace leads us to crisis. So we should all employ peace. Everyone needs peace. We should give each other peace. Stop our religion indoctrination. Stop being religious extremists. Stop being religious intolerance. Learn how to tolerate other cultures, other beliefs, other religions. Not because it's not your own, then you can't tolerate them. If you want to foster peace, if you really need to foster peace, then you must tolerate other people, their lifestyle, their culture, their religion. It must not be your religion, because religious intolerance can lead to violence. All these religious fanatics, when one does not agree with their own concept, it is violence. That is not proper. That is not good. Religious intolerance can lead to hardship too. It can also lead to insecurities, etc. If you're religious intolerance, that means you cannot make peace. There's a quote that says, "Do not let the behavior of others disturb your peace." How do you now develop this peace in your life? How do you now achieve peace in your life? First of all, you achieve peace by meditating daily. When you meditate, you tend to have peace within yourself, with God, and with your neighbor. You will be at peace if you meditate, because meditation helps your mental state. So it helps bring peace to your being. If you want to maintain peace with each other, you have to live in the present in order to foster peace. Don't always remember what they have done to you, what this country did to this country, what that year they did this, that year they did that. Stop that. Be in the present. Forget about the past. What happened in the past has happened in the past. If we want to live in harmony and peace with each other, we have to let bygones be bygones. We have to let go and let God. If we want to live in peace with each other, with one another, you have to cultivate a positive mindset. If you have a positive mindset, then you will have time to think about what your neighbor did to you or what this country did to this country. We have to cultivate a positive mindset in order to live in peace with each other. So if you want to live in peace with each other, if you want to live in peace with one another, then it means you must love yourself. Going back to where we started from peace, from loving yourself, having peace with yourself, having peace with God, and having peace with your neighbors. So if you want to develop peace for others, you have to first of all love yourself. If you love yourself, you will be able to extend it. You will be able to give it out. You will be able to give it to your neighbor. You can't give what you don't have. If you have peace within yourself, you will be able to issue peace. You will be able to give out peace. So in order to develop peace, you must love yourself. In order to develop peace, you must practice self-care. Care for yourself. So if we practice self-care, we can as well foster peace with each other. Because before you be at peace with one another, you have to be at peace with yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to care for yourself first in order to care for others. So note that you cannot find peace by avoiding life. You can only find peace by rearranging the circumstances of your life. You can only find peace by loving yourself, by self-care, by realizing who you are from the onset, by realizing who you are at the deepest level. That's how you find peace. When you realize who you are, then you can find peace within yourself and with God. Whatever you can do to promote peace, please, let's do it. Whatever I can do to promote peace, I will do it. I will gladly do it. And whatever you can do to promote peace, please always do it. In Thessalonians 3 verse 16, the Bible talks about peace. Also in Jeremiah 27 verse 17, it also talks about peace. So both Quran and the Bible has a verse that talks about peace. Whether you are a Muslim, a Buddhist, a Christian, we all serve the same God. We all serve the same God of peace. We came from one root, which is God, the God of Adam and Eve. We always know that we were created by one source, one God. All human beings are one and from one God. Always know this, put it in your head. Whenever you want to deal with someone, whenever you want to fight or cause violence or conflict with one another, remember that we are one. Remember that we are one from one God, one source. Remember, when you have this at the back of your mind, you know that you don't need to hurt anyone. You don't need to hurt each other. We all have, there is enough space for us to strive and succeed in life. You cannot succeed by matching one another. You cannot succeed by stepping on your neighbors to climb up. You can only succeed by putting out a hands of help for one another. Help one to climb up, then when that person gets up there, they can help you to come up. That is what life is supposed to be all about, not competition here and there. Who has the most money, who has the most wealth, who has the most houses and cars. That is not what life is all about. There is a deepest meaning in life than what we see. So when you know, when you realize who you are from the deepest level, you realize that there is nothing to this life than to live in peace with one another. Every religion serves one God. We are one. We are one from one God, one universe. So we should try as much as possible to respect each other's religion and belief. That way we can be able to foster peace with each other. We can be able to live in peace with each other. Peace is beautiful, and peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. You cannot force peace. You can achieve peace by understanding one another. Just like Esteban Albert said, achieve peace, we must humanitarian. If you want to achieve peace in life, you must learn to learn and unlearn. With that way, you have opportunity to achieve peace in your life and with others and with God. Also, the faith leaders can also help us to achieve peace by doing what they preach. So thank you so much for being here with me. If you're here to this point, I love you so much. I love you so much. Please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It is highly appreciated. I love you all so much. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.